Hi everyone, welcome to this 30-day Change, Grow and Transform program designed to give you some tips, affirmations and ideas to help you move forward on your journey. And you can always research any of these ideas in more detail. I blend psychology, spirituality, personal, professional development and use tarot and oracle cards. And the oracle or the tarot that I'm using at the moment is the Light Seers deck. It's got beautiful symbology, and as I've said in previous oracle sessions, is the reason that I use the tarot and oracle cards is it's great to use language and affirmations in a positive way. There's a lot around neuroscience now as to what happens to the brain in terms of when we hear information and speak it out loud, and also the colour and the symbolism and imagery in the cards connects us with our unconscious mind, and we can start to make changes and activate a process without even realising it. So, and it's something that I've seen a lot in my psychotherapy work. So we are on day 11 and we are awakening creativity. So the affirmation is, I am a creative being and inspiration flows through me effortlessly. Now on day 10 we talked about finding balance, and what can happen is when you reduce the stress levels and you start to get more balance, and you use like the temperance card to connect with and get into a state of flow, what you can start to find is once you're in that state of flow, you could be sat there thinking, I really don't know what to do today, and then all of a sudden have some inspiration to do something creative, whether that is baking a cake, getting out some paints, drawing, or some material and starting to sew something. It can be anything at all. So the affirmation is, I am a creative being and inspiration flows through me effortlessly. And I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. And today we are using the Page of Wands. We've gone into the Minor Arcana. And the Page of Wands symbolises curiosity, inspiration and new beginnings. The card encourages you to embrace your creative spark and enjoy fresh ideas with enthusiasm. It's a day to let your imagination run free and take action on creative pursuits. So the Page of Wands invites us to reconnect with our creativity and sense of wonder. This card is about exploring new ideas and taking inspired action. Creativity isn't just about art, it's about our approach to life with curiosity and openness. So let's have a think about how we can awaken our creativity and energy and integrate that into our day-to-day life. Whether it's starting a new project or simply thinking outside of the box, today it's about embracing inspiration. So the way that I've brought creativity in lots of different ways, but there was a time where, because a lot of the work that I do is fairly analytical and I was writing a lot of reports, doing a lot of research, I was in my mind a lot, and I found it very hard to switch off at the end of the day. The ideas would still be going around. So sitting down and doing a meditation and just mindfulness wasn't enough. And what I decided to do is I bought a small drawing book like this, from an art shop that's got lots of blank pages in it, and I bought some acrylic and pastel pencils, which I'd never used before. And I'm not actually that arty, but what I decided to do was, at the end of the day, I do like doodling and making shapes and putting something on paper. So at the end of the day, I would draw something every day, and I did that for 30 days. And I really started to notice how it helped me transition from being really busy and my mind full and feeling like I had multiple things on the go at the same time. And I'd have a drink and I'd sit back and I would just get my pens out and just start playing around with the colours. And it was really nice. It felt really freeing. So that's one of the ways that I've brought creativity into my own life. So what you can do is set a timer for 10 minutes, write or draw freely without judgment or planning, and focus on expressing yourself and letting your thoughts or emotion flow. So you can use the Page of Wands card, for example, in your tarot, and look at the card and then just see what comes to you. So there's a lot of yellow in that card. That links with the solar plexus, which is about how we exert ourselves in the world. There's a lot of energy within that card. She's throwing a baton up in the air, and it might remind you of all sorts of things, and that's what you can do. You can draw them. And there was a time when I was doing my yoga teacher training where we were actually drawing scripts to teach yoga, and we would draw stickmen, and I really loved doing that. And that was one thing I used to do over and over again. And again, it was just that process of sitting down and really thinking about what I wanted to do and achieve helped block out everything else. And that's the kind of goal in these sessions, is really to just reconnect with yourself and create more presence. So the journal prompts for this activity is: what inspires you to be creative? Do you get inspired? If so, what do you do when you are inspired? Do you follow that through? Because the idea is if we follow those hunches or breadcrumbs, and we feel creative and we follow that through, we will start to get more ideas, and it can translate into different facets of our life. Reflect on a time when you felt truly creative, and what were you doing and how did it feel? And what new ideas or projects are you excited to explore? So like and subscribe my page, leave a comment below, and let me know whether something came through on this for you.